Somersault. Unbelievable. What is up, you sexy beasts? I've missed you. I'm sorry. It's been what, 5-6 days? But hey, I've got a fun video for you today. I flew to Sydney last Thursday. Little last minute request from CrossFit Games to go and film a Masters athlete, Lynn, over in Sydney. Absolute legend, by the way. She's been to the Games 11 years in a row. This will be her 12th. So just incredible athlete and human being. Now, Lynn trains at CrossFit Active in Sydney, which is partly owned by Chad MacKay. And if you're not familiar with Chad MacKay, are you the first CrossFit Games athlete from Australia, Chad? I don't know. Regardless, Chad is one of the OGs, the GOAT. And I remember back in the day, I used to really look at Chad, or look up to Chad, because of his incredible, impeccable movement, mobility for a taller athlete. And being a taller athlete that was very immobile myself, I always marveled at his flexibility and wanted to gain that for myself one day. Hasn't happened. That's okay. Still tight as anything. Anyway, that's beyond the point. Managed to squeeze in a quick workout in class with Chad and had a little chat with him as well afterwards. So I'm going to play you that shortly, but we had some deadlifts in the workout, and the deadlifts were, I believe, just 3 reps. Yeah, 3 deadlifts I think it was, 3 or 4. It was meant to be done at 85% of your 1 rep max, and you were to reset the deadlifts after each rep. So no tap and goes, just 1 rep, place it back down, reset, go again. And Chad's like, hey, you want to share a bar? And I was like, oh, this guy's a bit stronger than me, but I'll say yes, I'll just man up, say, yeah, no worries, I'll share a bar with you. And he asked what weight I was going to do. And I just said 180. I just threw it out there. I'll do 180, which I guess my 1 rep max is 210. So 85% of 210. Yeah, I think that's like 175 or 180 kgs. But really, I've got no business lifting that kind of weight at the moment. But it's the ego, It's Chad MacKay. And so I said 180, at which he had a chuckle. He's like, oh, sweet, you can do 180. I was going to do like 110, 120. And it was just funny that I felt pressured to throw out a bigger number than I should have. We ended up settling for 140, and that was plenty hard enough. I had a nice sore back afterwards. But anyway, enough talking. Enjoy the footage from my time in Sydney.
Ay, 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 go crazy. Ay, 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 yeah, go crazy. Got me twice a day, my type of 2 days. Woke up with no plans, but
I'm good there. You sure? Yeah, sorry.
Do the day. These are not the same, I got no shoes today. My baby missed me, wishing it was 2 of me. And I'm like, if I'm not doing it's the real deal. I've been up and down Pharaoh. Friend, bro, you did a real kill. Off the liquor and some pill pills. I've been at it since church. Tell a baby, make it twerk. Go crazy. Go crazy. Bro, pass me the rock. I've been moving out the box. Top speed going top. 101 going pop. Getting hot. In the paint, never flop. At the rim like who? Get the crown like Braun. Yeah. Make it some and I'm spending some. What's the plan? Bet I get it done. It's me, yeah, neighborhood. It's me, yeah, give me some.
Chad, I've got a question for you around the Australian men. There's a lot of them kind of hitting their 30 age. I know in 2012 you had your best year, and I think you were 30. What do you think, what's that like the best age for CrossFitters? It seems like people come to the prime around now, like around 30, do you think? Or
I think it just comes with a bit more maturity. And then understanding your body, knowing when to push.
Yeah.
Then also think your best strength numbers around like late 20s, early 30s. And then there's just that muscle maturity. You don't need to do the amount of volume that you did in your early 20s. So I think the sweet spot's somewhere between like 28 to 32. And I think by that time you've done enough workouts, built enough strength base that your training volume will actually drop back slightly. So I reckon that puts people in that category in better stead for performance.
yeah.
Because you're not just always training, you can actually recover and do all the smaller things. Yeah.
Who's your pick for touring?
It's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. there's so many fit guys that are coming up as well. So it'll be exciting.
Yeah.
I wish them all luck.
So there you go. Big Chado, not wanting to call out any specific names for who might be on the podium at Torian, but some interesting insights there into training as an athlete in your later years, maybe late 20s and early 30s. So very interesting. Massive thank you to the 3 boys at CrossFit Active for looking after me. Chad, you're a gentle giant, you're a gentleman. Also Patrick for making me feel welcome, and Adam for driving me around. Also Lynn for making me feel very special and welcomed over the weekend. Thank you guys. Now, obviously there hasn't been a whole lot of travel around the world and even around the country over the last couple of years, so I haven't been able to meet many of the Sexy Beast tribe, but at CrossFit Active on the weekend I did meet Pete, and he is one of the regular viewers, one of the Sexy Beast tribe. So Pete, shout out to you, you're the man, and I look forward to catching up again at Torian. I think you said you're going to Torian. Regardless, we'll catch up again at some stage. But that brings me to my next point. CrossFit Torian, it's in like 2.5 weeks. I cannot wait to meet some of you guys. So when you see me out there on the floor, I will be focused, getting all the footage, but just give me a yell, just give me a little Sexy Beast yell, and I'll make sure I'll acknowledge you. And if you do see me kind of around the vendor village or around the stadium, please come and introduce yourself, have a chat, say hi. I would absolutely love that. Then, on my way back to Sydney Airport, I thought, let's pop into CrossFit Play and go and see Mr. Khan Porter, see what he's up to. And I arrived there, and you'll see what happened. Back at CrossFit Play with the boys, jumping a little workout here. I just walked into the gym and just roped into a workout straight away. We're going heavy dubbies, handstand walks, and power bags. So let's do it. So this is a Saturday speaker.
Yeah, it's big speaker Saturday.
Got something very special.
Bluetooth.
Very special.
It's an optical illusion because of how tall the fuck I am. You're not my height, you idiot. We've had this conversation.
Right, he said that he's
It's
your
like
height.
Dids used to put on his dating profile 6 foot. I'm like, you're not 6 foot, you'd be 5'9". Yeah, I mean, the thing that makes you look shorter is because you're so wide. Like, you're just so built.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a compliment. Cheers, boys. I'm like, yeah.
A little waist. He's got a little waist. No chippies. No chippies for that little waist.
No, chippies.
Fuck, I could eat some chippies right now, I'll tell you that much for free. I want to see you full soccer hooligan mode by the end.
Come on, you twat! I'll fucking have you!
Hear someone cheering for Jay next to you. Fuck you, see, lad! Go this way. He's doing the wall climbs, he gets to the double unders. I'm like, you can do the double unders now, don't stop, don't stop. He just turns to me and goes, but my heart rate's too high! And I swear I get more fired up when I'm like watching them than when I'm doing the workouts myself. I just kind of do the workouts myself. Should have seen like Aaron tested 20.2 first, like the burpee box over dumbbell snatch one. So he's going, and I basically just said like, just fucking send it, like you'll be good, like fit boy. Anyway, he fucking hammered it. He gets through the 50 dumbbell snatches to the box in like 9:50. The guy's going to go like 10:40 or something, I'm thinking in my head, like this unbelievable time. Gets to the box, I'm screaming, fucking go! Fuck, like the 12 o'clock class is on, does like one burpee over the other side, gets up, jumps, clicks his foot, staggers off the other side, just starts walking out, just going out the roller door. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid fuck? Get your fucking ass on the ground. Mate, I've never seen a bloke just black out and go harder than that. Levi's missing all of his fucking complexes on the fucking last workout. I'm screaming at him like, drop the bar down. He goes, I won't fucking get it. I said, pull your head out your fucking ass and have a fucking go. Walks up, hits it. Fucking hell. I had no voice. I had no voice after the open. Yeah, fuck yeah. Mate, I had no voice after the open, no voice after the quarters.
Bro, last time I saw you, you didn't seem too pumped up for the season.
Yeah.
How are you now?
Oh, very different. I'm frothy, man. Like, I don't think I've ever been this pumped to compete, like, ever. And it's always the case. Kind of signed myself out, and then the open rolled round, and I thought, okay, like, just kind of got into that. And then I think in my head, like, I was super pumped to have, like, a pretty chill season, but I just kind of do it for fun. But that's not how I've never done that before. Like, I've never competed for fun. I compete to be the best. And you know, as soon as 3, 2, 1 goes, it's just something else comes over me, and it's been like, it was cool. Then I did the quarters, and yeah, both like was just pleasantly surprised with my placing in both, and just kind of how comfortable I felt doing both. So, man, I'm frothing. Like I'm really excited. I've never been in shape like this before. So for me, that's really exciting. For me, that means one of two things: I'm going to do really well, or whoever like does do really, really well is in incredible shape themselves as well. And either way, that's a really cool thing to go up and get to take part in an event where that's the outcome. So yeah, dude, I'm pumped. I'm really pumped.
I love it. Did you see Swanee's cheesy 3-peat video that I made?
Yeah, I watched it. I love him. He's a great actor. If he doesn't quite get there this year with the games, I think he could go into kind of some sort of like sports movie. You know, that end there. I thought that was unreal. The real pensive face. He's great. It was so good.
Love it. Love you, Swanee.
I love you, Swanee. I mean, you've got a very big future ahead of you this year, I reckon, in the competition. Love to see you on the podium there with me. But if not, hey, next Coach Carter.
I'm not sure if you guys could quite tell the level of excitement that Khan has for the Torium Pro, but I spoke to him in length about it before and after actually filming him, and he really is buzzing with excitement. You can just tell that he is excited to put his athleticism on display. He reckons he's the fittest, the strongest, and the best possible shape he's ever been, and that if anyone's going to beat him, they're going to have to be superhuman. So I can't wait, eh? I honestly feel like every athlete that I've caught up with over the last kind of month or two, whether it's Jay Crouch or James Newbury or Brandon Swan, Khan Porter, they all say the same thing, that they are in the best shape of their life, that they are super excited. And so I feel like we are just heading for this peak at Torium. It's been so long since all these athletes have been together at a live in-person competition. So we are going to be in for a treat, guys. So I think it's sold out. So I was going to say get your tickets, but I think it's sold out. But tune in to the live feed. I'll be putting out some stuff. In fact, I'm thinking about maybe doing a little mini doco movie type thing about this year's Torium. I just think there's so many athletes that are kind of at the end of their career. You know, they're hitting those early 30s. And I think for a lot of them, it is kind of like, this is it, my last shot at it. And I think it could be a cool story to see who makes it and what it really means to them, you know, being their kind of final opportunity to make it to the CrossFit Games. So I'll seriously think about that a bit more over the coming weeks, and I'll keep you updated if that is something I'm going to put together. But for now, guys, that's enough. Hope you enjoyed that vlog. If you did, make sure you subscribe, give me a like, maybe a comment, and other than that, you stay sexy, keep roaring love, and I'm really hoping it won't be another 5 or 6 days before you see me, but it is busy times here, so I can't promise anything. Love you heaps. Bye.